Hello, friends. This is SprayEnjoy, aka Lana. After a very long break, I wanted to do something different and give you the power to decide what I will review for you next. So, here we have a couple of my fragrances which I have not reviewed before. Additionally, there is a bag full of surprises which you can also choose as such. And if this is the winner, then I'm going to review a fragrance from this very bag's contents. Now, we start with Dzongkha. We're just driving right into these 7 perfumes and then the surprise bag. And I'm going to give you a short intro of each fragrance. By the way, I hope that you're doing super well in the middle of this whole coronavirus crisis. And I truly hope that you are healthy, that you will stay healthy, that you will stay at home if possible to prevent possibly infecting any other people at risk with the virus. Now, moving on to the fragrances. Dzongkha from L'Artisan Parfumeur was released in 2006 by Bertrand Duchauffeur, and this is mostly a wintertime fragrance. I could use it even today. It's a rainy day, as you can possibly hear from the background sounds. And this is a spicy, woody, very dry perfume. I would recommend this as an unisex fragrance in particular. And there's a very strong incense note. Super long lasting and, well, also quite powerful, which I prefer to wear this fragrance in the winter time or colder weather. Moving on to Emporio Armani Le. This is a classic from 1998. Can you imagine how modern the packaging is? Now, we are living in 2020, and this was released basically 21, 22 years ago. And I could easily imagine a bottle like this being released today. The nose behind the fragrance is Sophie Lab or Lab. And indeed, this is a very feminine perfume, as the name here suggests. And the overall vibe is quite vanillic, or a lot of vanilla notes, woods, and an overall powdery impression. Very long lasting and such delicately mixed formula that it's very hard to tell the notes apart from each other. I don't want to dive too deep into these individual fragrances here, although I am tempted to. Next up, we have Thierry Mugler, Pure Havane. So Amen, Pure Havane right here. Comes in the Hallmark plastic star bottle, and the Havane reference, I believe it comes from the tobacco note here. So it does give a nod to the world of cigars. And besides tobacco, you have quite a bit of sweet notes and vanilla going on in here. Absolutely seductive fragrance, quite masculine overall, but I still dare to wear it. The nose behind this fragrance is Jacques Huclier, and this bad boy came into the market back in 2011. The next perfume that I have chosen for you to vote if you like to is a discontinued gem here. This is BLV II, Eau de Parfum from the house of Bulgari. And here you have the type of fragrance that is the clean type of fragrance, I would say. This is like fresh laundry. There is a very predominant violet note, and also when you smell the fragrance, well, of course, being discontinued, it's quite rare, but you can smell aniseed and fresh laundry vibe in general. This is something that I wear when I need something of a, how to say, pick me up, or an uplifting scent without the citrusy effects There is no citrus notes whatsoever here in BLV number 2. And next, let's move on to another Bulgari creation. Here we have Bulgari Man by Alberto Morias. The theme of this Man in Black here is rum and an overall amber vibe. I think that the black exterior of the bottle really does describe the spirit of the fragrance, because it's very bold. It is spicy as heck and quite seductive as well, just like pure Havane here. However, these two fragrances are from different planets, but they both do have the masculine qualities and the seductive qualities as well. So the last one we have here is Jersey from Chanel. This is a purchase that I made from France when I was visiting the beautiful city of Nice on the Riviera coast of the Mediterranean Sea. The lavender theme probably comes from the fact that the city of Grasse is very close to Nice, and there are huge lavender fields in Grasse. You could call Grasse the perfume capital of Europe. Vanilla, lavender, very delicately formulated, just like Lay right here. However, these are completely different types of fragrances. Here you have the lavender, and here you have an overall vanilla theme going on. Very nice longevity, but still a very subtle creation, very, how would I say, sophisticated, truly. Now, moving on, we have Takis from Farmacia SS Santissima Annunziata. This brand, as the bottles say, comes from Florence, which is Firenze in Italian, from Italy. And this fragrance, how would I say, it reminds me a lot of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mal, the hit fragrance, which everybody and their grandma seemed to be wearing about 10-15 years ago, probably 10 years ago. And it says Firenze, Italy here. So this is a soft, subtle, powdery floral fragrance, leaning on the masculine side. However, I never care about those types of marketing tricks, so I do wear it with great pleasure. The last thing that I have for you here today is indeed the surprise bag, which is full of niche fragrances, which I have collected from various perfume exhibitions. And if you decide to vote for this, then I will just pick a fragrance. I mean, if you have any type of genre wishes when it comes to the bag's contents or notes, or office wear or party, any occasion or something, just let me know, and I try to tailor it according to your wishes, because there's a lot to be explored. So here we have Bulgari Man, Emporio Armani Le or She, Bulgari BLV number 2, Dzongkha from L'artisan Parfumeur. We have Pure Havane from Amen, Thierry Mugler, Chanel Jersey, Takis, Farmacia Santissima Annunziata, and the surprise bag. Obviously, I'm happy to review more than just one of these, but for starters, I would be more than grateful to receive your feedback. Which one do you find most interesting? And also, I would be happy to hear how you are doing. Have you been coping with the quarantine, which probably will go on for a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months. Now, today is the 23rd of March, and let's see how long this craziness will go on. But in the meanwhile, I'm happy to review fragrances for you. So keep in touch. I hope you are doing very, very well, and warm hugs. Keep in touch. Mwah.